We have our Swift pork belly. We tried to get the pork belly with the spare ribs attached, but so far we haven't found them here locally. So we're trying to find a butcher that will do that. If we do, we will make the real bacon ribs. But for now, we're going to make bacon pork belly. We'll cut it into rib sizes eventually, but for now, to be able to process it, smoke it, and everything, we're going to cut it in half. Hi there. Today we're going to start an almost 2-week process, what would have been, if we could get the right cut of meat, a bacon rib. Leroy and Lewis in Austin, Texas, I think came up with this. Basically, it's a pork rib that still has the pork belly attached to it. So what we're going to do, since we couldn't get that yet, is we're going to start off and try the recipe with just a pork belly. So that's what we have here. So we're kind of using their recipe. I'm going to add a little something extra to it maybe. I will mention we just got new black gloves because I ran out, and they are from GloveWorks, Amazon. These are so far the best black gloves I've come across, the most easy to put on. They just slide on even though there's no powder in them, which is good for cooking, etc. So you can see they go on really easy. I really like that. So the first thing we're going to have to do is to cure the meat. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to use 300 grams of kosher salt, which is this. We're going to put that in. I'm going to put about half of it because we're going to do 2 slabs and mix them together. 300 grams of brown sugar. Same thing. I'm going to mix that a little bit half and half. Also 30 grams of pink curing salt. So we'll do about half of that. Alright, this is the brown sugar that we're using. Morton kosher salt. And then this is Anthony's pink curing salt. This is what will keep the bacteria down and help it to properly cure so that we don't have problems in the future. So we're just going to rub all this in. To get it all over, and we're going to turn it a couple of times, but this has to cure for 10 days in the refrigerator. So we will put it in, turn it every couple of days to make sure it's staying coated evenly. Getting to be pretty good here. Okay, now we're going to do the other half. Okay, for the second half, we're going to put the rest of the salt in, the sugar, and the curing salt, and then we are going to mix it, which is actually a little easier if you don't put the meat in first. So, my mistake, I think. But I still got it mixed up okay. So this is brand new, some new to us. I've never done this before, so it'll be interesting. Okay, so alright, so we want to get it all coated. We're going to let this cure, like I said, for 10 days. Then we're going to take it out. We're going to rinse it, rinse all this curing material off of it. and then let it dry for 24 hours in the refrigerator. Then we will smoke it. Then after we smoke it, we have to let it cool off for 1 day. Then we're going to put it back and smoke it again, but the last time we will slice it up into rib-sized portions, season it again with rub and some other spices, and then smoke that, and then it will be time to eat. So we'll cover all of that more in depth in the future. But I think for now it's well coated. I'm going to put both of these in here together, okay, like this, and then we are going to let this stuff cure. So that's it for today, and we'll see you in 10 days.